Welcome back, all of you. Nana here. And then in this session, I'm going to show you about the import maps with the change orders actually. So previously, what happens without change orders, I used to demonstrate. Now in this one, what happens with the change orders on the product data hub actually. So you go there and share my screen. So before I start the video, right, so I would like to show what I'm selling actually. So if you go to oraclenana.com /SCL. If you go there, this is my sales page actually. If you go there, I'm now having multiple sales here, the bottom. So I'm selling my inventory records, my product data hub records, my procurement records, my order management records. These are the main four which I'm selling. They are my products actually. And then you can even pay. If you click on it as a payment gateway, we can even pay via credit card, debit card, net banking, UPI, etc., etc. But for a UPI, what happens? You can use my UPI ID directly. It will now come to me because via payment gateway, if you do it, what happens? They will now make charges, and then what happens? Other taxes and other things they're doing it. So I will be getting a lesser amount because I am absorbing all the charges and taxes on my account actually. It is not passed on to you, so you only pay this much. Fine, I'm absorbing it. But if you pay it, what happens? The entire amount will come to me now. Fine. So there is an advantage for me. And you can even use the UPI ID. So there is one more thing called what happens. There is a 25 module record which is now sold as a pack actually. So if you go there and then click on it, fine, click on this link, fine. What you will get on the 25 module, fine, click on it. It will now show you what thing. So here the 13 records are my records actually. It is a combination of eBiz as well as Fusion now, fine. So all these things are my account. So you'll get both the records and docs for this. So whereas for the balance tool are given by my students actually, for which I have only records. Say for example, SCM cost accounting, the Oracle University, I have only records. I don't have any documents. Maintenance is there. You have quality, you have manufacturing. Everything is there, but I don't have any documentation. But these records may be sufficient for you. So for this tool, you will not get only records, but no docs. So this is a total pack of 25, and then it's very economical, fine, INR 9,000 only. So whenever you buy it, what happens? You go there. And then if you go there and see, watch this video, it will now explain about my complete website, about how it is all organized actually. My drive is organized. This will now give you a good one now. Fine. This video you will now give you. And then apart from that, basic four modules, whatever I have this agenda also, Fusion Inventory Agenda, Fusion Product Data Hub. So you can even look at the agenda and then check whether your expectations are met with the agenda or not. Say for example, in inventory, I don't cover Kanban replenishment, periodic automatic replenishments, and then replenishment counting. So these three techniques you need what happens technical knowledge of REST and Postman services. Since I don't know, that is not covered. So it is preferable if you are knowledgeable, what happens, you go and then check each and every agenda, whether your expectations are met with or not. So then afterwards you can make a decision actually. And then I'm really very economical. And then if you're outside India, you can even pay via PayPal. PayPal is slightly expensive when compared to this now. So here what happens, PayPal is now charging me 18% GST. That is the biggest problem. Here it is not 18% GST. So GST is very less, actually only 3% or something like that. So here I cannot bear that 80%. So the 18% is passed on to you. So that is why what happens, the fee is high when you are paying via PayPal actually. I'm passing on the charges of PayPal to you. PayPal charges an amount over and above what happens, they are charging me 18% GST. GST invoice they will not raise. So that is the problem. So it's slightly expensive, but those who are abroad, it's okay for them. Fine, it won't be a very painful one now. Fine. So all these things are also sold over. So eBiz, I recently conducted the eBiz on inventory and order management also. They are also for sale actually. So you can decide upon what do you want now. Fine. So watch this record and go there, and then what happens? Choose one of them, whatever you want, and then buy now. In best wishes, and then I will be adding you to my Telegram group now. Fine. So if you go there, I will now give you a link to join my Telegram group. So in my Telegram group, what happens? I will know what happens. I'll be basically sharing the instances as and when I get from my students. My students are getting it. So here is the coming fine. The username is here. So if username is not there, I will not give you a file where this is not having any username in the middle. So I will not give you a file from where what happens, you cannot get all the usernames now basically. Or other is not scm01.student up to scm40.student are the usernames. So anyhow, I will not give you the complete usernames, fine. So like this, and then you'll have plenty of interactions with others also. So many things. Now what happens, one of my students advertised for a what happens, a training actually. Since I'm very busy and then I'm not available, so I posted and then I asked some of the students to take it up. Fine. I don't know anybody has taken it up or not. So likewise, what happens, there will be so many job opportunities as well as some other things. Fine, everything will be coming over here. It will be a good interacting platform. So 1159 members are there. Right? So in the past students group. So you'll now get a rich experience of my students and past students also. So this is the way I'm doing it. So go there. So now what happens, I will now jump into product data hub with what happens, import what happens with the change orders. The import maps with the change order. I have a look at it now. Hi, welcome back all of you. And then Nana here, and then you will now make a simple import map and then try to do this now. Sure. So let us now go to the product information management. I'll now query the item. I'll now go to the browse items and then query. So first, I'll now query the item actually. So on this, the D01, right? 1090 is the one. Let me make a search. Click on search. And then I will now click on the hyperlink. So now we are going to have the description as a 24-inch. So I will now make it as a 32-inch. This is a 16 GB RAM. I will now make a change to 8 GB RAM. Right? 16 GB RAM is coming. I'm now going to make a change to 8 GB RAM. So the display is 32-inch. And then the 16 GB RAM will be changed to 8 GB RAM. And the color will be changed to red. My 3 changes I'm making it. These 3 changes I'm going to make via my import map actually. So let us now open up my Excel sheet. Open up my Excel sheet. And then let me create a new one for this. Okay, now make a blank. So maximize it. The first one is transaction type. So the transaction type, I'm not going to make it as an update actually. Okay. So next one, I will now say Nana's org. Nana's org. Next is what? Nana's item. So Nana's item. And then here I will now make what? Nana's display. So you can even give any of your names basically. And go that comment. Now next is what? Nana's RAM. So this is the one. So we are now given display, the RAM, as well as what you're going to give. So the display, the RAM, fine with that. The color, fine with that. Now color will be changed to red actually. So it is Nana's color. So this many we are going to make a change now. Fine with that. I will now go to the file and then save it. Now I click on save as in the PC. I'm go down. So go to this place. Open up this. Open up this. So in this place, what happens? I will now say D01. Fine. My import now. Fine. My mass update 7. Okay. Some file I'm giving it now. Fine. My mass update. It is not an Excel worksheet. And then it is a CVS UTF-8 format. So D01. My mass update 7 is now getting saved. Now having saved this, what happens? I go there. And then I will now create what's called an import map actually. Now go back to it. So I will now go to this place and then create an import map for this one. So go there and click on that and will come out of it now. I will now make an import map. Click on that, come out of it. We go to this place, we will now make an import map. This is the 7th one we're going to make now. Click on it. I will now go to what? Under the data consolidation. I will now go to the manage import maps. The 7th import map I'm going to make. Click on this. I will make the 7th import. So let us make a 7th import map. I will now say D01. I will now say import underscore map underscore 7. So the 7th one I'm making it can take over from the description. And then here is not a root item class, it is D01. And then I will now give what? The IFI display. The item class is what? IFI display. And then now I'll now upload the file actually. So once when you upload the file, what happens? They will all be coming over here. Click on the choose file. And then now do it. So we have this my mass update 7. Fine, click on open. So we are uploading it now. So once when you upload it, everything is coming now. So you go to map it now. So the first one is transaction type. Enter transaction. So the transaction type has to come in. I will now go to the top and then see now. Drag it to the top. So transaction type will be coming now. Transaction type has to come now. It's not coming. Again, what happens? I will make it as what? D01. And then I will not choose the Hi-Fi display, no Hi-Fi laptop. So the one, go to the top, and then the transaction type has to come. Go down. So the transaction type has to be mapped to the transaction type. Demo item type the next. So the transaction type is coming in. I click on it, and then I will now drag and drop on the transaction type. Drag and drop on the transaction type. So it gets me. Then next is org. Now I will go on and query on the org, then entering organization. So organization code, not organization code and all. A simple organization actually. Organization. Not choose the organization. So this is the one of my organization. Choose it, and then here you click on it and then drag it. So this is map. Next is item. Put item and then enter it. Go above and then see, okay, drag it to the top and then have a look at it. Item main, just the item, a simple item. Choose the item and have a it. Click on it and then drag and drop on the item. Right, now this is map. Now the display is coming from I will put D01 and then enter in. So if you put it, the display has to be mapped to the display. I will now map to the display. RAM has to be mapped to the map. I will now map to the RAM. And then the color has to be mapped to the color. Now drag the color and then put in the color. So this is also mapped actually. Everything is now mapped. All things are mapped. So click on save. Then what happens? You'll be able to generate the template. Upon saving it, what happens? The generate template will be coming back. Click on save. I will not give a save. You can now very well generate the template. If I click on the generate template, I'm going to generate the template. I will now use English, use American English. I click on generate. So the template is now getting generated. Right. You're now generating a template actually. So once the template is generated, what happens? You can now see on the source file the template number. Click on OK. So it's coming. But you will now click on it and then it will not download. Click on it and not download. So it is now getting downloaded now. You can see it's now getting downloaded. So let us now take a copy of it now. I will now go to the folder area. Not take for it. I will now put it on mine. Let me put it on mine. Open PDH. This one I will now paste it. So now once when you paste it, so my import map is ready. Fine. Right click and then go to the properties and then unblock it actually. Right? Unlock and unblock. Right? Put an unblock. Then only what happens, it will be possible for it to open now. Fine, click on OK. Unblock and then apply and then click on OK. Now we can very well open it. So let me open now. Fine, double click on the open. So we are opening the template actually. So from the list of values, we have to find out all the values actually. So in the Nana's color, fine, drop it down. So I will not choose the red now. Fine, the red. And that Nana's RAM. Fine. I'm now going to change from 16 GB to 8 GB and drop it down. You're going to RAM, fine, 8 GB. Display is manual actually. Item is also manual. Org is also manual now. Fine, D01. So we will now take a copy of this from the template and then we'll now populate on our sheet. So Nana's color is what they are now pasting it. Fine. RAM, you go there, take a copy of this, the list of values basically. So that is the way you have to do it in a template. Display is what? 32-inch. So go to the analysis now. Is that D01 underscore 1090 is the one. Org is what? I don't know. So it's a capital D 010. And then the transaction type is going to be update. So likewise, what happens? You can get multiple lines on this for a specific set of attributes actually. So display is 32. Everything is not committed. Now we are going to create an import batch basically. Now go to the system and then get an import batch. And all done. So click on save and close. Now fine, they're all done actually. Now go there and then create an import batch. Go there, click on it, click on done. Go there, click on it. Now go to the placement. We manage item batches. We are going to get the 7th batch actually. Batch number 7 is going to be created. Now click on it. I will now click on plus now. I will now get a batch. Suppose that is the D01. I will now say import batch 7. I'm not putting a 7 batch. Assigned to OK, fine. The EMP1. Default organization is what? It is a D01, fine. The PDH master. And then go there and then save and add details. Drop it down. Save and add items. Fine. Click on save and add items. Go to save and add items. Fine. Supply name is not that. Fine. Go to D07. I'm not going to put what? The 7th one. The 7th map. I'm going to put click on OK. The 7th map is on that. And choose the file. So I'm going to choose my import, my mass update file. And click on it. So once when it is come, what happens? You'll get an update file. So once when you get an update file, that means what? It is uploaded finally perfectly. So 7th one, so click on upload file. So by which what happens? An item import process will be triggered. Click on upload. An item import process will be triggered actually. Click on upload. 7th one, go there. the uploaded batch. It's not running now. So go there. So the batches are now coming over here. Now I click on it. So you'll now see the batch basically. It's the 7th batch actually. I go there. I will now say make it null and then make a search. Now I click on search. It is now in process. 7th is in process actually. We're not going ahead. We'll now wait for some time now. In the meantime, whatever you go there and then you now see how it's happening. So we need an approval by EMP3 actually. Import item process. Item import is now passed. So it will be creating a change order actually. It is now going to create a change order actually. So here nothing will be processed basically. 1090, nothing will be processed. And then once when everything is complete, you can now see in the manage item batches. You go there. The status will be there. So click on it. And then click on search. If I click on search, you know, so it is in process actually. It is in process. So now what happens? The change order would have got created. Now fine, go there, click on it. I will now click on that. What happens is not visible to edit actually. Fine, this is possible and this is not possible. So we have to wait for the icon to come. Now fine, go there, click on it. The import request process, fine, click on search. Not happening. Maybe after the end of that, what happens is the processing, the child input processing will be running. And then finally, once when it is done, what happens? It will be possible for it to edit actually. Import item processing is running fine. Item import child is now running. So once when everything is completed, then what happens? It will be possible for us to edit the item. Previously, upon completion of this item import, we are able to see the changes in the item actually. But now what happens is the system is now triggering what's called a change order actually. You go to the browse item fine, everything is completed. And then afterwards, what happens? It will be running the keyword search now fine. The item keyword search will be doing. So once when it is completed, the whole activity of item import is now completed actually. So you can now see the item import is still running actually. Wait for the keyword search to complete. It is not end up in the error. Fine with that. Because what happens? Some problem will be there on this. Point. It is unable to import actually. So now have a look at it. Find what the error. Click on it. Have a look at it. So open the log and then you can see this. I will not take a copy of it and then put it in a Word file and then have a look at it on Word file. Blank one. Paste it. So it's now giving you a lot of things. Now find estimated record morning. There are so many item interface tables and other things are now giving error actually. Transaction type update cannot be used for importing attributes to the attribute group demo item type. So the transaction type, I have taken it from demo item type actually. So I should have taken it from some other for the item, okay, for the data level system, not from the demo item type. Fine, there is a mistake actually. So let me create a new one and then do it now. Fine. So new one, I have to do it now. Fine. So demo item type is the one. So let me go there and then drop it down and then do it now. Fine. Demo item type transaction type is not correct actually. Don't say it. So there is a reason now. Fine. That code. So we'll now go there and then what happens? You go to the manage item batches. I will now go to the manage import batch. Go to the place. So go there, click on it. I will now go to click on it. So go to the product information management. And then the import map is not correct. So you have to map it properly. Fine, click on it. I will not go there. Go to the manage import maps. Manage item rule sets. Fine, manage item rule sets. Fine, no, the governance. Fine, I go to the consolidation. Fine, manage import maps. So let us know what happens. Drop it and then do it. Fine, go to the D01. So click on search. Fine. On the demo item type, it should not do. Go there, click on it. I will now click on it and then edit. So let us now drop it now. Fine. I will now see whether we can change the transaction type or not. Fine. So the transaction type is there. Fine. If I can clear the mapping, select it and then clear the mapping. So on the demo item type, what happens? I know the transaction type is not correct. Fine. Go there, click on select it and then click on the mapping. So this is now cleared. Now fine. Go there. So I have to give a transaction type separate. Transaction entry. No. So transaction type, which is not on the demo item type actually. So go there, click on it. We'll have to see on the main one itself. Transaction type, not on the demo item type. We'll go there. So the transaction type has to come now. The main, expand the main, and then see the transaction type. The main, what happens? We go there, and then I will try to map it to the main one. Okay, long list of everything is coming. Okay. This is the transaction. On the main, what happens? We have to map it. So I will go there and drop it down on the transaction type. So it is now mapped actually. If I go there, come on. It is now mapped. So it is now mapped actually. And go there. It will now give a save and close. It will now give a save and close. So now the new mapping has been made. Now I'm going to click on it, save and close. Only for the transaction if I'm giving everything. Now make a new batch and then import it. Now I click on it. More than make a new batch and then import it. Go there. So here manage item batches. So I'll now make the 8th batch actually. I click on this. I'll now make the 8th batch. So D01. Fine. I will now say import underscore map underscore 8. Import batch basically. Batch 8. So we are now doing the import batch 8 now. So go there. D010 is the R. Fine. Go there. Select and add items. Import batch 8 is not done. So now the same map is going to be used now. Find D01 because the map has been corrected for the transaction type actually. The 7th one has been corrected. Okay. And then I will now upload the file. Choose file and then upload it. My map, my this thing is going not done. So the update icon is coming means what the file is uploaded. Fine, click on upload. Now this time what happens? Again triggering what an import item import will be triggered actually. This is the 8th one actually. 8th import batch. My 274 is now running now. Fine, I will now go to the mon process and have a look at it. So we can even query on our username now. Click on it. It is a D01 now. D01. So click on search. So this is the employee who is not doing it. So this time item import should not get errored out. It has to pass actually. So it's running successfully. So after the item pre-processing is completed, then what happens? It has to go for the next stage actually. This passed, and then it has now run fine for that. Finally, the item import child will be running. And then once when the child gets completed, someone will be. So on the main, you have the transaction type. It has been mapped to the transaction type and not on the demo item type actually. So there was a mistake actually. That is passed. So we'll now wait for the thing to complete. Item import processing is completed, then the child will now trigger. The child import will be running. So it's not running, but the item import is also running. It's initially passed, it's not running. So the child import will not trigger. So the child import will not complete the activity actually, and item import child is running actually. So once when that is run, the parent is getting passed actually. Wait for it. So finally, the item import has to what happens at the end. So item import child is running. So we are now corrected the error on the transaction type actually. Now succeeded, fine with it. And then afterwards, the keyword search will be running. We have to wait for the keyword search. So item keyword search is now ready for running. Item import is also running. So item keyword search is succeeded and go down and then have a look. Go down. So item import is now still running. We have to wait for it. Okay. Click on it. Go down. The item import has succeeded actually. The item import has succeeded. So this one has got completed enough and everything is succeeded. You will now go there and then see on the browse items. I will now see whether the change has happened or not. You can cancel. It must be 32-inch and then 8 GB RAM or the changes we made up until moment. So go to the place and then I will now query first. So I want to click on search. So once when you search for the click on it. So the change has not happened basically, mainly because what happens is the system has now created a change order action. You go to the manage item batches and then query for this. Will now make a search. So the system would have created a change order action. Click on search. Now the 8th batch is coming. So it is not completed. And go to on it. It is not doing all this things. Total records and then what happens? Two item records successfully imported is one, but it is not really important. But what happens if you go there and see this now? It is not really imported. I will now click on it. It has now created a change order action. It will now create a change order. Will now monitor the change order now. Fine, click on it. Let me go batch 8 has now created the change order. You go that column. You can now see 5010. Fine, it is not coming. It is not submitted for approval. So 5010, if you click on it, we'll now have a look at it. 5010 is the change order, it has now created actually. So if you go there and then go to the line details of the change order, And go there. If not go to the line, it is fine. So go there and then watch it. Click on the item changes. Now click on item changes. So it will now say that the display has to be changed to what 32-inch now. You can now see it is now 32 inches. The change now, and there's one change now, and then 8 GB RAM is another change actually. GB RAM is another change. You go down, and then you click on it. And go that. So the display is now 32-inch. Now 16 GB has to be changed to 8 GB actually. And there's a second change now, and the color has to be changed. The color. Okay, color also we changed to red actually. Yeah, color is not red. So blue to red, and then 8 GB RAM, and then this. These are the three changes which are there on the line level. Now I click on them. Now what happens? We will now promote it for approval actually. You have to promote it for approval. Click on cancel done now. I will now go to the workflow now. I go to the workflow and then go there. So the workflow, what happens? It is not started at all. I will not go there. Click on it. So I will not. What happens? Go to what happens? Go down and then save and promote it to approval. Right? Not submit it to approval. I will not save and promote it to approval. So go there, status to approval, and then give a comment. It is not getting promoted to approval actually. The change order is not getting promoted to approval. So that what happens? It will be going to what? It's the submitted for approval is coming. I'm going to submit it for approval. And then go there. It's in progress actually. So go there, save and close. So once when it is submitted for approval, then what happens? It will be going ahead on not submitted for approval. So click on cancel now, right? Save and close, and then requery again now, right? Now in the initial, what happens? Now saying not submitted for approval. Now what happens? You go and then make a search. Now click on search, and then open it up. And now we can see that the change order 5040 has been submitted for approval. Can also say approval, submitted for approval. Now it has got changed to approval. So let us now go to the EMP3 and then have a look at it. So you go there, click on it, and then I will now log out of EMP3 and then come again, now and sign out. You'll be getting what happens, a notification for approval. Sign out, fine. Click on confirm. Go inside. The EMP3 has to get a notification for approval actually. If you click on it, he has to get it actually. If it is not coming left hand side, you will not see it. It is not coming here up. So go to the left hand side, we'll never see this. Go to the tools, and then you go to the approvals. Go to the approvals and then have a look at it. It's coming here. It is still not coming here actually. So let us now go there and then have a look at it. See 5040 is the one. Go there. I will not go there and then manage change order type. 5040 is the one. Now say this. So name starts with what? B01 underscore. Okay, no, not this one. D01. Make a search. Click on search. The one. Click on OK. And then click on edit. Click on edit. And I'm editing it now. Go there. So go to baseline with the approval. Right? So approval is now marked to what? Approval and then person DMP3. Fine. This is okay. Change order is perfect now. Fine. There is no problem at all. Change order. Give a cancel. Change order is perfect. Go there. So only on the item import batch it has to come. We'll again go there and then make a check. So one more extra notification is coming. It has taken some time now. Fine. Click on it. Now go there. Click on it. So we got change order 50 requires approval. Right? So he will now click on it. He will now. It took some time actually to come over there. So the change order approval has come over here. This is the one which is not come over here. Then approval is EMP. It has been submitted to EMP3. You're not seeing everything. You will now click on the change order itself. Fine. Click on the change order, and then you will now watch the changes actually. This guy will now watch the changes. The changes he has to make. The approval. He will now watch the changes actually. So item changes he has to watch actually. Go to the lines area and then watch it. Go to the lines area and then go there and then he will now watch the change. So what are the changes he has to make? Fine, click on it. That will be coming over. Will now watch the change actually. So click on the item changes. Now the description is now getting changed. Now fine, 24 to 32, and then it is 8 GB RAM. Fine, do the change, and then go now. You will now see all the three changes actually. Fine, display from 32 to 32, and then blue to red, and then 16 GB to 8 GB. So these are the three changes he has made. Now fine, click on it. So he has seen all the changes, and I will now approve it. This is okay for him. So CH 5040 is now going to approve. So go to actions and then what happens? They go there. I will know what happens. Go there. It's not done now. So he has to get an approval notification. Fine, go there. On it. 5010. I don't know how to what happens approve from this place. No, fine. I will not give a cancel and then come to the main page. No, fine, click on it. No, give a cancel. I will again go there and then look at it. No, fine, click on it. No, go there and then have a look at it. I will not click on. I will not select and then click on approve directly. So 5010 is now going to approve. So click on approve. Now he is now approved. He has seen all the changes. Fine, he is not taking an action. It's now gone. So the approval is gone. So we'll now go there and then come back here. So change order type is okay. Fine, click on the approve. I will now go to the edit item batches. No, fine, batches. So what happens? I will now give a what's called save and close. No, fine. You can even save an import actually. That is what he has to do. No, so I will now go there. I will now give a cancel and then requery. So we have to what happens after the approval is now gone. No, fine. We'll now click on the change order. Fine, click on the change order, and then he has to do this one. So now what happens? The change order has now gone to scheduled actually. It's now gone to schedule, and then it will be getting completed also. So it will be getting completed also. So the scheduling still is now on. And go to the workflow. Go to the action log. He has now approved it and go that one. So what happens? Promoted to what happens? Line 10 is approved by the application. Fine, go there. So promote schedule, and then finally what happens? It will be getting completed. So go to the system, and then finally it will be getting completed. So give a what's called cancel and then requery. Save and close is approved actually. Approved and go there. So go there and see this. Upload submitted for approval is now coming. Fine. Give a what's called save and close and then requery. Fine. The batch has to be requeried. I will not click on search. No, fine, click on search. Now what happens? You can now see it's all done. No, fine. I will not click on the batch. No, click on the batch. So the batch has to say that it is now approved. You go there. So now is now updated. Now fine. Status is also going to completed actually. So we'll now go and then see on the browse item now. The changes now reflecting on order. I think we may have to again trigger item import. Cancel it. And then I will now requery it. So once when the approval is completed, fine, click on search. Once when you search for it, the description is changed. Now description is already changed. Fine, click on it. You can now see the description is changed to 32. And then the RAM is 8 GB RAM. The RAM is 8 GB RAM. And description is changed. And then if you go to the specifications, go to the specifications, then have a look at it. Click on it. Have a look at it. Specifications. And then you go to the specs page. The specs page. You have a look at it. You know, 32 GB and the colors change and the RAM is also changed. So if these changes are not still happening, what you have to do is you go to the item batch. Everything is approved actually. So here, what happens? You go there, drop it down, and then perform an import again. Save an import. So by which what happens? It will again trigger an item import. So by this process, what happens? So we have now completed the mass import by what happens? The system triggers a change order. Previously, it was not coming. The change order is not coming at all. And I don't know how to bypass it. You may even have to bypass it. If it is possible, upon completion of the item import, what happens? It has to get reflected immediately. Once the item import is succeeded, what happens? It has to get completed. It has to reflect that. So when somebody make an R&D about how to bypass the change order, if you know it, please post to the group. We'll all learn from you. So this is a good process of what happens item mapping now. So this has got changed because everything what happens, they are changing the method of doing it actually. So that is it. So we have now completed the import maps actually. Fine. Bye for now.